Decided to document this moment in my life around 8:30, and I decided 24 hours ago to basically conduct an experiment on myself. A brother of mine who mentioned, "Hey, try this 72-hour water fast," and I'm like, 72 hours just water? No, like yeah. As I went to bed a couple days ago, it was hitting me like, dang, I'm gonna get this started. And I decided to do it after a missions trip that was scheduled for July 20th to the 23rd. The mission trip was in Hill Country. When I saw the devastation of 2 weeks ago and how it's continued to go on, I assumed that they were going to cancel the trip, and it was canceled. I was going to kind of use that fast, use that time, and then complete the fast after the mission trip. But since I'm not having the mission trip, but I start work on Monday, which I would have missed days, and I'm a school teacher, so that's when we start. We start a little early. How about let me go ahead and start now, before I go into a new phase of life, a new school year, a new schedule. Everything's going to change. The point of all this is about self-empowerment, self-improvement, bettering yourself. And so as I document this day, I'll just share with you, where I'm at 24 hours from the time I officially started the fast. So my last meal was on Monday night around 10. At that time, I didn't even think about, I'm going to start a fast. I just said, just go to sleep. And I passed out on the couch. And so by the time I got my kids to school, I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm going to start. So far, I do feel a little more refreshed. I went to go play basketball yesterday. I went for a little run. And I feel more than anything, God is really speaking. God is speaking to me in a way that without the food, without the intake, I'm able to read my Bible. I'm able to make the most of the time I have with Him. Transparent moment. I'm a veteran. I'm a disabled veteran. I've had so many situations where I could probably not be here. I'll just say that. And as I reflect on these things at my age, pushing 40, I'm like, wow, like I can walk into places and just do so many things that I never thought would be possible. Live the places I live, and a lot of people can't claim that, right? And it's not to be like, oh, this over you or this over this. It's more so like I'm really just giving glory to God for putting me in these positions. There's nothing I do or have done that's inside the will of God that I don't give Him credit for. Now, things I do outside the will of God, I got to put my own self-blame on that. I got to be responsible and be accountable for those things. As I continue to share and continue to make certain things about myself known through documentation, through recording, through uploading, the biggest part of this is for me to not necessarily try to get validation from people, but to understand that we are all in the same fight. We have different parts of our lives. We have similar experiences, unfortunately and fortunately. But we all, for the most part, you should be aligning and centering yourself around godly people, if that's what you're on, and people who are trying to grow, not trying to lead and, I want my name in lights over this person or that person. We should all want to create and recreate a life for ourselves that we probably didn't have growing up. We'll talk about childhood another time. But ultimately, this fast for me is really just a testament to my own will. It shows me that there's certain things I don't really need, and it's, for the most part, things I do need. I need to hear God's voice. I need to know what He's telling me to go this way or go that way. And the more I go on the path of what He's telling me, I can definitely see and feel the results. And I know we love results. If we're working out, we got to see the results. If we tell a person I'm sorry, then we expect them to, okay, things are back to normal. But it's not always like that. be prepared for those the moments of delayed gratification, right? And I hope I look a little spry. I'm tired, but it's not a tired from not eating. It's a tired from it's a release tired. It's like, whew, it's weight off. If you're ever thinking about it, I would consider it. If you have the time, if you can carve out 3 days with no meals, and I feel I would recommend you definitely getting a water source. Examine it if you can do it. You may need to get checked with a doctor first. I don't know what's gonna happen. Who knows? I'll pass out today. I don't know, but I'm willing to take that chance, right? But y'all go ahead and get about y'all day, man. Oh yeah, another thing. I'm also taking a short social media break, so this will be posted later at some point, in some capacity. Praise God. I love y'all. Anyone out there curious about certain things, reach out. Peace and love. I'm not gonna hold y'all 48 hours in, since my last meal. So not quite 48 official hours on my 72-hour fast, but 48 hours since my last meal, and I'm really getting a sense of resurgence, just a little bit. I've gone through the headaches. Man, my forehead looking huge right now. It's crazy. I go through the headaches. I try to work out. Definitely just drinking water. Nothing but water, man. Nothing but intake right now. Starting to use the bathroom more. And I can feel that purification or whatever it's supposed to be that's happening. The autophagy that's going on. I'm experiencing it. Something I just really learned in this time period, in this however many hours, is, God is working on me. And when it comes to any type of fast or any type of challenge, or where you're no longer taking certain things in, you're really allowing him to work in your favor for your benefit. So if you consider that, you can make it much easier. I'm not gonna say it's easy. Everyone has their own tolerance and capacity, but as I sit here in church grounds, I really just continue to align myself, continue in prayer, tell people about things you're going through like this, because it's something that I probably should have done a long time ago. Just gonna get through this night, get through this evening, check back in, update later. Y'all take it easy. Allow God to work in your favor. Listen to him. All right. Along with this fast, I just thought I'd add this on. Bro, it's so difficult to stay off social media apps. I'm realizing this has become a real part of my life, where I just naturally check YouTube apps, Bible app, Instagram app. I have to go through this whole list, but I'm also not doing certain other things I'm supposed to be doing. So that's just telling me that this is working. I'm able to say, you know what, I can resist this. I can resist the temptation to look and see what other people are doing. You can do that too. It's possible. Don't say you can't do something. Now, certain things, yeah, you're not going to be able to do that at your age or where you are in life. But for the most part, working through things like this, where you're taking something away from yourselves and breaking yourself down, it's possible. It's definitely possible. So I just want to add that in. Pretty funny, and I'm just like, wow, man, I really got an addiction when it comes to this, man. God be with me. All right. That's still doing on here, but insert monies. Yeah, I still use currency. See that? Wait. We out of here. A little update. About 8 a.m. Thursday. Just over 60 hours in my 72-hour fast. Okay, this is my official 48th hour. And so far, I'm feeling tired. My body's not moving. I'm not able to move my body the way I want it. But trying to hoop, trying to stay active. I'm sure that affected it some. Big thing with this is understanding that there's power in prayer. There's power in finding something to do. Man, I've been busy. I've been moving around. As I'm doing now, constantly going back and forth with, man, should I quit? Walking into this store, smelling that food, very heightened sense of smell. It's like the opposite of COVID. If you ever had COVID, you understand. You can't smell, you can't eat, you don't have appetite. It's the opposite. Almost there, almost at the finish line, but for right now, just focus on the day. Again, anybody considering fasting for 72 hours or 24 hours or even 12 hours, you've never done it before, just prepare yourself for those moments of hunger and realize you're probably just thirsty, honestly. I mean, you can you can Google or research about fasting and what it does for your body, but for me, I feel replenished. I'm getting myself physically together, but for me, it's about here and the spiritual. All right, updates coming later. It is Thursday afternoon, 12, and I hope anybody that's watching is like, man, this Negro is always at home. A summer break, school teacher, so start work Monday. And that's kind of why I'm doing it, to kind of really purge myself and release some things that have been going on. And so this moment, man, this is great. So I started Monday at 10, my last meal, Monday at 10 o'clock. So you got Tuesday night, Wednesday night, I got tonight. So that would be my 72 hours at 10 tonight. But since I usually intermittent fast where I don't eat till 12 noon, I'm going to just push through it, eat at 12 noon on a Friday. For anyone else that may question, like, why are you doing this? You know what? I know what I need to know. I know what I need to do. I think and I'm just thinking this, but I know with some people, if you're not doing something of the norm or something that's practical, traditional, it means nothing, right? So with this, even documenting it, as I mentioned before, it's just in my heart to do. Some people help people because it's in their heart to do. It's not about getting any accolades from it, any acknowledgement. You're doing it because it's in your heart to do. And on the flip side of that, obviously I felt God told me to do it. But man, I hope this encourages someone to step outside of themselves, to really get in their word, to really get on that grind, to really gain and regain focus. So whenever you go into the next step and the next challenge, you're prepared. Preparation prevents poor performance. That's a real thing. And I've been very unprepared for a lot. Things hit me, boom, unprepared. People ask me questions, unprepared. Applying for a job, unprepared. Maybe overqualified, but unprepared to do the interview or be available at that time. So I'm ranting. Just wanted to update. It's Jay Wandoe, doing great. God is love. I love you. I want to continue to push that narrative and use that as something I really feel, because God is love. And if you love God, then you should love others. And that's it. It's time to go back in. It's getting warm. Peace and blessings, y'all. Take this one to the backyard. Whatever's supposed to be happening is happening. Definitely going through withdrawals. I am hungry, but it's not a result of, I don't think it's food. I think it's just like I'm in need of something else that food can't provide. Reading my Bible still, Matthew 6, I think it's 31 through 34. And you can read it when you get a chance. I understand that God will provide. It's a moment. It's a learning moment of all things. Hope y'all can hear me. It's a learning moment of all things. And I'm definitely just grateful to have the opportunity to conduct this, take advantage, and understanding that we are humans who are really capable of so much. Most of this is just guided by the mental state, a change of mindset. I think it's really what it comes down to. My hope is to come out of this a better person, to create better diet habits, to take the advice of all these social media influencers who tell us to work out a little bit more, eat healthy foods. Heck, I even came across a Muslim newspaper that shows the foods that we should be eating. Not gonna say it's gonna be easy. I know it's not gonna be easy, but I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on it. Continue to document and show you guys where I'm at. We have 64, less than 20 hours away. Let's go. Let's do it. So I'm in what I call the final stretch. It's now midnight. It's now Friday. It's my meal day. I have officially completed 72 hours strictly water. However, I'm gonna go past the 72, get some rest tonight. Then I'm gonna reset my intermittent fasting, which I usually don't eat till 12 noon, skipping breakfast. I don't know how healthy that is. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just doing it. It's happening. I'm still alive. Thank God. And I'm about to check the scale real quick. Yeah, I was on Sunday, I was 187 when I got on here. So I'm just in shorts and a t-shirt. So maybe a pound. And the phone, pound and a half. So yeah, it's about a 10-pound difference. So we're gonna check it again in the morning and see if it's just water, man. It's just water weight. Wow. With that, tap back in with y'all, get some rest, cause I need it. For those watching, man, thanks for keeping up with me. This has been an amazing experience. It's time for sleep. All right, update. I am beyond my 72 hours. I'm actually in the 80-hour range right now. I did have some vitamins, some chewable vitamin C's, and I did not drink anything else. I went from alkaline to electrolyte water. I don't know what that's doing or has done, but I had it. I did check the scale. That's something I'll do next time. I'm gonna make sure I get on the scale and gauge that. I'll make sure I go after the results. Right now, I've been kind of focusing on the journey, but I'll focus on the results a little more next time. The end goal, yes, I'm at 173 when I just checked from 187 pounds. I mean, that's just water. I probably still don't look the best, but to me, hey, whatever works, works. It was never about weight loss, though. It's just about the spiritual gain. I hope that everyone is blessed and they finding themselves a challenge. Beautiful day out. Hope wherever you are in the world, it's a beautiful day as well. All right, peace and love. Peace and love, peace and blessings. There it is, officially. Make sure I cross the street. Make sure I make it across here. It's officially done. 86 hours. What am I going to eat after 86 hours of water fasting? Unrelated doctor visit. A couple takeaways. I'll say knowing your body is important. Knowing what your body can tolerate. Understanding that this is your journey. This is something you're doing for you. No one else. Don't let anybody discourage you or distract you. The first day I made some food for my family because they needed it. And that was tough. That first day was really tough. Smelling the food, looking at it, and not being able to eat. Another thing I'll do is really just write everything down. I'll probably do a weight check. That wasn't a priority, but this time going forward, I'll do a weight check. I think I lost, just according to my scale, about 12 pounds from Sunday. So, just water weight, lots of urine, just waste, just going out. That'll be it, man. 72-hour water fast. I recommend trying it. Since I've been bringing it up to people have been telling me, like, this is what I do. I do this often. I do it once a month. I'm like, you can have it, bro. But all right, peace out. Peace and love. Blessings to y'all. Cheers. One last thing I'll include before I walk in this house is please be your own person. If it's something you want to pursue, something you think you can handle, challenge yourself, but man, put your best effort forward. Nothing beats a fail but a try. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.